Hello there everyone and welcome back. The fleet that has been harassing the edge of my system there and has wrongfully eradicated the silence from the rest of this campaign is no more. And now, with my weakened fleet, I'm going to try and make the best effort to get through the wormhole and start doing a counterattack there. All the while trying to defend Mirror Prime and my other systems from being eradicated. Although, at the end of the day, I think Mirror Prime's not going to make it. I think that's an unfortunate fact, but there is still a chance, if albeit a slight chance, that this fleet can save Nortress 4. Although, they only have one cruiser there, so they couldn't do a lot of bombing. But with a starbase there and 2 frigates, I should be able to defend myself at least against that fleet. So on that end, I think I'm okay. It's just a matter of dealing with the fleet over a Mirror Prime in an efficient manner, which is easier said than done because they could just bounce back and forth between Altair Prime and Cestus 4, is it? And I'm getting distracted, losing my train of thought because I'm trying to figure out what to have this planet build. Vulpes Prime, I would love more ships. That's ideally what I would love, and your pollution's going down. So let's try and reinforce ourselves. We got ourselves a new Hawk, and ideally I would like to continue with my infrastructure, continue expanding colonies, because that would be sweet, ideal for me, considering how much the Meklar are expanding like crazy, quite frankly. They got like half the galaxy at this point, if not like a third, practically. And I have this fleet here, which, as soon as I try and make a move over this way, let's see, if I move now... Oh, I don't even have the strength, do I? No. Victory chance is pretty low, so I probably can't do it. I need to get my cruisers and our ships to kind of like meet up together, if I'm gonna have a chance. I am sorry, Mirror Prime. I failed you again, didn't I? And in the end, you're just gonna be bombed to death. Just like this poor satellite's about to get bombed. Or it might survive a turn, surprisingly. Ah. If only... Wait. Oh, this is Mirror Prime. I was wondering why we immediately had a transition to a colony without seeing it. Oh, I can't look. This is too unbearable to watch. Let me know when it's over. Let me know when it's over. Okay, I see Alcaria survived. That's all I see. Surprisingly, it's in relatively good shape, but still, the clock's ticking. I don't think they're going to last that long. And the Sakura are getting murdered right now. I have no idea what happened to their fleet, but I need to start dealing with the Klackons quickly. Let's see, all races known by them have lowered their disposition, so I like it. That's a success. An amazing success, I think. Which just means, in all honesty, I need to send more spies at them to continue to destabilize the relations, because I want the Burati, and ideally the Klackons, to start turning against the Meklar. So let me start pulling spies out from my least valuable worlds. So Ferris Prime, you will be one of them. It's probably a little risky, but maybe the Burati are getting penalized for spying, defense, and all that. That would probably be good. Actually, I have to move you to the system first, so what's a low value planet? Barren World. That's huge, so I imagine that would have a lot of people. That's rich. I'm trying to figure out where would be least likely to have this security network established. Like Azimon Prime looks prime for a little bit of sabotage. Now, as far as I'm concerned, all my spies that are currently defending are in prime planets. Although I never got any indication just yet spies infiltrating my system, so maybe I can afford to pull some ships out. Especially in Kadat, since it's so far back. That's the hope anyway. But as soon as one spy successfully hacks into my network, they're going to have vision of all my colonies, so I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. And Lumeria 4, look at you. You are an amazing world with lots of potential. And unfortunately, the Barati have you. So what I want to do is try and find a low mineral world that basically reduces the chance that they have the security infrastructure in place there. If there's a couple of abundance, that's probably the best I'm going to do. There's a poor world, so Farzmaz Prime, I am going to you. Try and continue destabilizing the relationship as much as humanly possible. Oh, and Juliet, oh, you've completed destabilizing, so you're going to continue to destabilize as far as I'm concerned. It's medium risk though, which doesn't bode well for me, so eventually they're going to get found out. This fleet here is going to have to wait for the Eagle, which is 2 turns away. And how many turns would it take for me to get up there? Okay, 2 turns, so I'm going to have exactly that many turns to get into position. So I have... That's the hard part, though. I don't know which way they're going. So, that's the problem. Unless I had, like, hyperdrive or something, there's no way I can get across there in a single turn, so... I am basically in a rock and a hard place here, just about. Where I can't defend both the worlds, I have to rely on a battle station with a couple of frigates to maybe defend it for me. Now, before I end my turn, I gotta remember to defend Norris 4. And this is a standard starbase. I thought it was a battle station, but even then, a starbase should at least be a match for a cruiser. I really am hoping. It just depends on what kind of weapons they decide to put on the starbase. Because I know ion pulse weaponry was on there. Probably not what I would choose, because I'm fond of the graviton cannons and phasers that I got. And what the hell do I do with this thing? Probably more warp gates, ideally, but where are my vulnerable spots? Aside for Nortes 4. Nortes 4 really is the only one I could think of, so I'm really hoping I could defend my planet there. That would be really nice. And if I'm going to have a chance to defend, I need to move now, I think. And it already be in position here, because it'll just be 2 turns for me to go back to Altair. And hopefully there, and I will be able to defend myself. Now it begs the question, what do we do with this other factory? Well, more satellites is ideal, since I lost a few. So the question remains, can I push on out to where all these Sakura ships are just evacuating their territory? I'm not liking the implication of that, not one bit. I want to help you there, Sakura. I really do. I can't look again. Let me know when it's over. I'm kind of covering my face. You may not realize it. Okay, 3 population left, so 1 more turn. Oh my god, seriously? The starbase never finished. I had to wait till next turn. God damn it. If I knew that, I would have rushed it last turn. This sucks, and I can't retreat. Maybe if I'm really lucky I can destroy a frigate. But there's no way I can escape because of the fact that it won't let me run away since I moved this turn. This is not what I had in mind. Not in the slightest. So, is there any formation I could do? Nope, just line formation. And it reduces my movement speed, so I gotta be careful of that. So, this is gonna be fun. Now, begs the question. They are all matching speeds, so there's probably no way I can stop that unless I can somehow have these asteroids block missile shots for me. Considering how small these two here are, it's really unlikely. Come on, dodge. Nope. Missile salvo immediately killed my ships. No way I can get out there. What I would like to do is somehow get behind these ships. Maybe I can avoid missiles that way. Nope. Never mind. Apparently they can shoot missiles from 360 degrees. I didn't even get through the shield. That sucks. Next time I'll have to have my own missiles. I know it can survive 1 bomb. It's not going to be very pleasant. 1 structure was destroyed, that's all I know. Starbase is coming up in a moment. This is not boding well. Why couldn't that starbase have finished when it ended the turn, damn it? Now things are not looking well for me. and my main armada is trying to push back the Klackon offensive. So I gotta somehow be able to manage this. Without a doubt, though, I'm gonna have to sacrifice Mir Prime. And with the loss of those 2 frigates, I'm not in good shape to defend Norris now. Which is a bit of a problem. I do have a cruiser, though, in Yan Prime, so it can respond. It just needs a couple frigates to support, to defend, to respond. So I think I'm okay, and pollution level's starting to go up, so I need to be careful of that. Yeah, pollution level only now just starts to go down. How am I doing on food so far? I could basically get rid of everything, almost, as far as food, so I think I'm okay with 1 staying on there with a small increase. But this cruiser is going to have to go to this outpost here, and as soon as I do, of course, when I defend there, they're more than likely going to go to soft, so, which I have another cruiser waiting for them. I really hope that Starbase is up to task, because it's kind of neat right now. Because I don't even get an option to attack them, even though they're on my plan, huh? I seriously doubt it. Now, Inde Prime, I don't know what I want to do with you. I'm not seeing much here. Well, a lot of production stuff. You're a poor world, so you're not going to do a whole lot anytime soon anyway. Quite frankly. One day you'll grow and be something wonderful. But not today. And troop transports. I don't think I need any more troop transports way back there, because everything's about to go on the other side of the system, or other side of the galaxy. Now, I'm just going to move 1 ship over. I hope this works as I hope. To scout what's on the other side. Which looks like it's perfectly clear. Perfecto. This is exactly what I want. And that scout is going straight to my military outpost, so I should be able to attack that, right? I'm going to assume I can, because Starbase... Because, yeah, at one point really early on, I shot at a Mershaw scout or something with an outpost. So I'm pretty certain I can. So the rest of the fleet arrives, and now we are ready to do our counteroffensive. And we have 4 worlds to conquer, one of which sadly is not Mentor Prime. They just completely eradicate that system. They didn't even want it. Which is a bit of a shame. So cut down on pollution there. It's still growing, so what else can I throw on this planet? It can build a battle station reasonably quick, though, I gotta say. Don't think I care about that, though. Not yet. So, income. I think income would be my best option. I'm really hoping. Maybe I should have gone with the spaceport. Because what is it? Oh, everything's already built here, so I can't even see what a spaceport does. Pollution levels are rising. So, let's try and keep this going. Especially with the space factory, at the very least. I have no way to kind of get out in these pathways. Because without a doubt, I think the Darmlocks aren't going to let me. They're just going to shoot my factory down, aren't they? Nope. It completely blocks the point, so I cannot get there. And no way I could build a satellite there, so I don't know where I could take this system, aside for just building backup relays at this point. Not really sure what my options are. And I would like you to reinforce the invasion fleet. Everything is now in Cessus 4, which I'm hoping is enough to defend the system. What is it? We have 2 Eagles, a Destroyer, and 2 Hawks. Odds are still not in my favor, so I need like a Starbase or something. So, which sadly, I don't have an outpost here. So not a lot I can do about that. It really sucks that jump gate has to take up a convenient spot for me. But at least I can respond worst case if they go southward. But they're gonna still bomb. I know the end is inevitable. Wow, it survived. Mir Prime, you are resilient as hell. Okay, chances are unfavorable. Sadly, there's not much I could do about this. I can't really micromanage a starbase effectively well. That's what the 2 frigates were for, damn it. it can surely crush some of their ships, so I may have to attempt it all in a strategy by destroying that cruiser. That's the one that has the bombs, isn't it? If I can destroy that cruiser, then the plan is safe at least. And then my cruisers can clean up when they eventually get to the planet. It's risky, because I don't have really any options or any ways to kind of defend myself. And am I seriously in a nebula cloud? My shields are completely useless. Am I really that unlucky that it just RNG'd spawned a goddamn nebula that's disrupting my shields? I'm not even gonna get to kill this cruiser, am I? I'm doing a good amount of damage, but without shields, I don't think it's gonna happen. There is a slight bit of hope I can get an extra salvo or two in, with it turned around like it is now. Come on, fire, fire! Come on, how hard is it to shoot the weapons? I have missiles, I have everything. You're not firing missiles. God damn it. Can I claim that the fact that that nebula cloud denied me shields is what killed me? Because what happened to my shields? What the hell happened to my shields? That should not have happened. And now that plan backfired, and now I'm still getting bombed. Not much I could do about it. And they still have all the ships standing. Even though the cruiser's relatively close to death. It still does not do anything for me, damn it. That is infuriating. Did I just get screwed over by a random dice roll? Is that seriously what happened? Not much else I could do now. First off, I got screwed by the fact that the starbase did not build when I thought it would. And I lose the frigates for free, pretty much, and the starbases gets hindered by the fact that the shields were being disrupted. This sucks. This really sucks. Nonetheless, we could still make it through this. It's just not the result I would have liked. Because, well, we have an eagle here. I'll be able to rush that pretty soon. After a few more turns. Mir Prime is still surviving. I just don't have the firepower. Well, I have the potential to cripple a lot of their fleet. It's just all destroyers sort of in a cruiser, so they're still going to have missiles and bombs to basically end Mir Prime. What I need to do is try and get some extra ships. Only problem is if I rush extra ships, then I have less money. That's a big problem for like rushing my eagle. Let's see. I do have a destroyer down there. That might do it. It's not going to be most conveniently placed. But at least it can defend against Altair Prime. So more torpedoes. I didn't really care about this too terribly much. It was just fast to build, really. And what does this upgrade? Oh, upgrade the phasers. So I might as well oblige them. I'll oblige them. We'll see what else is there. Heavy fire bays. Okay. I don't know how much. 5 extra space. I could almost get that for free. Almost. I don't think it's going to work like I want, though. Because it's not telling me what it downgrades. That's the only problem. With how unreliable the blink has been, I'm contemplating getting rid of that, quite frankly.
Welcome, Your Highness.
Let's see. What else? Do we get more torpedoes? Class 5 shields, yes, please. That would be handy. Unless you're in a situation with what happened to my starbase, this would be a welcome addition. 100% of my hull, and we saw how resilient my goddamn Emu was, taking hits after his shield's down, so I'm hoping that's an improvement. And did I just spend a crap ton of money to upgrade everything? That may have been a mistake. I think that may have been a mistake. Nonetheless, the counterattack is on their way. My fleets are hopefully comfortable enough to push back anyway. The Klackons down here. And I do at least have an eagle to defend up here. Nortes is not looking good though. especially since I can't just dive in there, snipe and then try and retreat. If it even has the health to survive that many missiles before the warp jump came off cooldown. I don't think that strategy would work, unfortunately. Not even to mention, it's not even possible now if I had moved in that turn. Alright, so long, Mir Prime. You were incredibly resilient. Hold them off for 4 turns. There's nothing I can do, though, unless I want to back up my armada and just watch as they just danced away from me, because there would be no way I could catch them. And let's see. 2 structures destroyed. What is that? Is that Barassi? Yeah, it's Barassi. Sakura expanding, but they have bigger issues at hand. So, what to do? I'm not going to declare peace until I take the Silent Worlds back. And I'm very confident I can do that. It's just the inconvenience, the risk I took by not staying back to do this maneuver. I feel like I'm going to lose a handful of worlds, which doesn't seem like it is a fair trade, quite frankly. Not in the slightest. And let's see, this swamp world, I could terraform it. I got plenty of fleet points. I would love more colony ships. It's really what I would love right now. But I think I'll stick with the plan of Altair Prime, at least, and maybe LO3 doing the colony ships for me. And then Kadats and all that will basically build my military up. Here's hoping. Also, like I said, rebuild the sensor nets that I've lost down here to keep my vision going. And did I already move this fleet? I think I may have already moved this fleet. Yeah, so I'll have to wait for next turn for that. I have a destroyer ready. So, the moment of truth. The destroyer is not going to be able to make it up there to support and be able to move to defend Cessus. And with 2 advanced military outposts, I'm hoping that can do some damage. At least start wearing down their fleet. We will see. I'm willing to bet they're going to go to Altair, and as soon as I move to Altair, they're just going to run away or go up to Cessus. That's what I'm expecting to happen. Oh, I thought I ended my turn. Never mind. Now I'm ending my turn. So, come on, Klackons, what is it? I already know the port planet's getting bombed. I hate to lose Nortress 4, though. It just was a perfect storm, almost, of horrible, horrible events. With the frigates being screwed over, my starbase getting screwed over, nothing went right for that defense, damn it. If only I had gotten a lottery card before doing this recording. That would have changed my luck around, huh? Maybe. And the Klackon fleet is moving northward. And the Titan, the battleship, is here in Media. So, it's nice to see the Sakura just defending themselves pretty well. That is going incredibly well, huh? And there's more ships coming, so I don't think there's much I can do about that. Let me get some salsa knowing I can at least conquer this one planet here and take it back. Take it back for the Cylons. I at least have that going for me. And since I don't see any military ships down here, I should be able to take it back completely free. I just don't think I'm going to have some casualties as the big problem. That's the one thing I'm worried about. And what the hell is with that zigzag formation? Do you see that movement? That is anything but traditional. Or very effective. Wow. Don't ask me why that's working the way it is. Oh, thank God that thing I'm shooting down those missiles. Oh God, there's more. Oh, that just died instantly. I may not be able to break through everything to my liking, but we're sure as hell gonna try with these emus. just kill these missiles, because those missiles apparently are really damn hard to take out. Come on. Shoot it. Yes, thank you. Now, I don't know why my displacement it refuses to work. So I have a little option here. The one main benefit I have doing this though is now, once I capture a planet, I should be able to repair myself, which is going to be massive. I'm hoping. It may still require a starbase if I'm going to do that though. So, attack the colony. Oh god, the Klackons mobilize quickly. I'm going to have to deploy extra to deal with this. Those are only tanks though, so they're not like actual... Are they Battletoids, are they? I think they're Battleoids, so I'm gonna have to go all out. Okay, that went effectively well. At least I got that going for me. I got the planet back for the Cylons. They're still not happy to see me, go figure. I was allied with them, but they don't seem to care. Not in the slightest. Now begs the question... Am I going to be able to repair if I stay here? Because I got transport ships coming over to reinforce. I forgot to destroy that one damn scout. Because it wouldn't auto-engage for me, so that's a little irritating. But everything's looking good. If I send a destroyer up there, it's just going to get sniped. It is just going to get sniped. God damn. I'm not even going to get my battle station ready in time because of the fact I went to build a Hawk. This could backfire horribly. Just a little bit. Who would have thought these dang waypoint system would be so annoying? It seemed good on paper, and at least it gave choke points, but when you're caught flat-footed or unprepared because you don't have a fleet there, then that is when things get ugly fast.